Hey chat boys out there, I hope you guys are all having a lovely start to your week. It's a Monday, which means it's a new week with lots of adventures to be had, and I'm going to be taking you guys along with me throughout the week, vlogging for you guys, showing you guys what I get up to. So on my Monday, I didn't have work, which meant I got to have a nice lie-in. I then had some cherry jam toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. I was just watching a bit of TV, catching up on Neighbours, and listening to some music. I've just been listening to Kylie's Tension 2 album, which is #1, and it's been her 10th #1 album in England, which is insane. What an icon. Then I ordered me, my older brother and younger sister a buddy's lunch, and was going to be collecting that for 1 o'clock. And then I head off for a walk and went off to the child shops and went off to one of the flower shops. I got some flower starts I'm going to show you guys. They've always got such lovely bouquets of flowers in there. I then got some plant starts from there. They've got such lovely plants in there. I love all the succulents and cactuses and the pretty plant pots. I was then having a chat with the flower keepers in there, and then went off and had a look at some more of the shops. I then went off to the plant shop at the top of the high street, and they had some flower bouquets out the front of the shop, and I got some snaps of those. They've got such lovely colours on and it smells so good. I then went inside of the plant shop. I got some plant starts from there that I'll show you guys. The plant displays in there are so beautiful. I love the succulents and cactuses and the plant pots, especially that plant pot with the little frog on and the squirrel on one of the other plant pots. I then got a mirror selfie from this mirror wall in one of the cafes that I popped into to have a look at this Christmas afternoon tea thing that they're doing, and I'm going to show you guys that mirror selfie I got. You know how much I love a mirror selfie, especially a mirror wall. Then I head off to Aldi to have a look in the Best Buy section. Always love to have a look at that section there, and then popped off to go and collect my buddy's lunch for me, my older brother and younger sister. And whilst on the way there, I got some flower snaps that I'll show you guys. I was able to get some really nice flower snaps with lots of lovely colours on. I was on my way to go get the buddies, and also got this pretty leaf snap. Those lovely colours and patterns on those leaves. I then collected the buddy's lunch and went to the shops just next door and got a drink and some Gilligan's chocolate. I love Gilligan's chocolate and I haven't had any of these in ages, so thought I'd treat myself to some of these. Then I got back and I had my buddy's lunch. I had a coronation chicken baguette with a blueberry muffin and had that with a cup of tea, and I'm going to show you guys. The buddy's lunch was so good. Haven't had a buddy's in ages. And then I was just listening to a bit of music, doing some drawing and colouring in, and sorted out my Bluetooth doll into a new look that I'm going to show you guys. Here's our Bluetooth doll's new look, starting off with the shoes. She's got these black boots on with laces on. Love the detail on the boots. Then she's got these blue denim jeans on. These are my favourite jeans to put her in, high-waisted jeans. Then she's got this black and white striped off the shoulder top, and then this double chain necklace, and then her black hat, and she's got her dangly bits of hair other side, and then she's got her fringe back in, and this is the whole look. She looks fabulous. I love the new hairstyle I've given her. Then I was listening to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in, and read a bit more of One Day and had a cup of tea and some biscuits. I then watched Home and Away and was listening to a bit of Kylie's new album Tension 2, which is #1 in the UK. It's her 10th #1 album in the UK, which is amazing, absolute icon. And then for my tea, I had a pasta bake, and I'm sure you guys that. The pasta bake was so good. Haven't had pasta bake in ages, And then I was just writing some more of my journal, just a bit of music and doing some drawing and colouring in. I got my uniform ready for work tomorrow. I'm doing a 9 till 3 and it's me and Tash. We're going to absolutely slay. Love working with Tash. And I'm now off to go and watch some more episodes of Maryland. I've just been getting back into watching, and then I'm going to be watching the UK soaps. I'm going to see you with more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Tuesday. I got up, showered and changed, ready for work, and had some breakfast and just a bit of music, and was just watching a bit of TV before work. I then head off to work, and I'd lost track of the time and didn't think I'd have enough time to get up to work in time. And I was just walking past the house centre just at the top of my road when the bus had turned up, so I ended up getting the bus to the high street, so I had plenty of time to go to the shops and get a drink and run some errands and stuff before work. And then I got to work, got clocked in and put my bag and coat away. I'd worn my red checkered fleece, which is so cozy and so autumnal. I love it. It was me and Tash on shift, and she did some spectacular coffee artwork that I'm going to show you guys. She's so talented. She did me a coconut milk hot chocolate with a pumpkin in, and she did herself a coffee with a ghost on it. It's a boo. Love that. It was quite a good shift. We had a great music players playing, and I love working with Tash. We just absolutely smashed it, and I was doing lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking, and we had the cryo in. It made it quite busy. It then calmed down again, and then we had quite a lot of people coming for lunch, and also had quite a lot of the regulars come in, so I was chatting with them, and one of them I hadn't seen in ages, so I was having a lovely chat with her, and she's so lovely. And then we had a massive booking come in at like 2ish, so we made it busy again. I then finished at 3, clocked off, got my bag and coat and got changed into the jumper I'm wearing now, and then I head off to one of the flower shops and got some flowers that's on there that I'll show you guys. They've got such beautiful flowers in there, and I was having a lovely chat with the flower shopkeeper in there. I then went off and had a look at the charge shops, and then headed down to my town's castle and got a load of salvies on front of the autumnal leaves in my red checkered fleece, and love going down and looking around the castle's gardens. They're so beautifully kept. And then I got back and had my lunch that I got from Co-op, wrote a bit of my journal, just a bit of music and just some drawing and colouring in, and then watched Home and Away and just some stuff off record. And then for my tea I had a salad, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. The salad was so good. I'm now off to go back to my workplace this evening to go for one of my chef's leavers drinks, as he's got a new job working in Bristol, so we're going off there. And then when I get back, I'm going to be watching the UK soaps, seriously writing my journal, and then I'm going to be watching Bake Off and Waterloo Road, and we'll see you with more of the vlog coming tomorrow. It's now Wednesday, but before I talk to you guys about today, I'm going to be telling you guys about last night. So on my Tuesday evening, I went off to my workplace to have leavers drinks for one of my colleagues, and had some drinks at our workplace, and then we went off to one of the other pubs, and I'm going to show you guys a selfie that I got and a photo of one of the drinks that I had. Got a photo of me on the sofa area in one of the pubs, and I love the wooden panelling behind me and the cushions, and it's just so comfortable. And got a snap of the drink I had. I had this cherry bakewell drink, and got a photo of my drink in front of this beautiful one. Stayed out for quite a while, and then I got back, got into my PJs, finished writing my journal and put that away, and then I watched Home and Away, the UK soaps, Bake Off and Waterloo Road, and then went off to bed. And on my Wednesday, which is today, I got up ready to go and meet Tash for a coffee catch up, and then head off to Dobby's. Unfortunately, she had to work, so we're doing it tomorrow instead. And I then had some breakfast. I had one of my pain chocolats with a cup of tea, and was catching up with neighbours, and it's Halloween Eve for those who celebrate. and then I was listening to a bit of music, do some drawing and colouring in, and we do some more of one day. And then I got myself ready and went off on a massive walk, and I got some flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys. They've got such lovely colours and patterns on, and I was able to get some really detailed photos, and also got some selfies of some autumnal leaves, and I just love autumn. It's such a beautiful time of year. I then got home and I had some lunch and was watching Burlesque, such a great film, Christina Aguilera and Cher, stunning. Then I got myself ready to go off out again, and I went off to one of the shops and got one of my mates a Christmas present, and I know they're gonna love it. And then I popped into my work to have a drink and a bit of cake in there and keep Tash company, as it was just her from 3 till 5 before she was finished. So I went in there and I had a bit of treacle tart with a coconut hot chocolate, and Tash had put a heart in it with an arrow through it, and I want to show you guys that. Such a sweetheart. It was so good, and that treacle tart, mwah. Then she got a photo of me sat on the little sofa area, and I'll show you guys that. The sofa area is so comfortable, I was surprised I didn't end up falling asleep. I then headed off and had a look inside the child shop and got a snap of this basket with lots of pumpkins in outside one of the flower shops. So cute. I then went off to Boots to get these spot patches to help get rid of spots, because I'm clearly going through a spotty teenage years again, which is very annoying. So I got some of those, and then I went off to have a little evening stroll and had a nice walk back, and I got some more flower snaps that I'll show you guys. I love all the pretty roses and the dahlias. Then I got this pretty autumnal leaf snap. They've got such lovely colours on. I then got back and listened to a bit of music, did some drawing and colouring in, and then my dad got back from taking my grandma for a doctor's appointment, and then I was just watching Today's Home and Away, listened to a bit of music and doing some drawing and colouring in and writing some of my journal, and I got my rota for next week, so I've written those down in my journal. And then for my tea we had steak, and I'm going to show you guys that. The steak was so delicious, and then I was just sorting out my pizza doll, tidying up my office and dolls and dollhouse, and I'm now off to go and watch today's UK soaps and finish writing my journal. And then tomorrow me and Tash are going off to Coffee One and then to Dobby's, and then in the evening I'm off to a pumpkin patch with my family, and I haven't been to the pumpkin patch for 2 years now, and it's going to be good to go back and get lots of photos of all the displays and stuff, and yeah, I cannot wait. And then on Friday evening we're off to a Harry Potter themed fireworks display, so yeah, very exciting few days coming up, and I'll see you with more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Thursday. Happy Halloween everybody. I got up ready to go meet Tash for a coffee catch up at Coffee One, and then we were heading off to go to Dobby's, and I got showered and changed and had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and was just watching a little bit of TV before going off to meet Tash. I then head off to meet Tash at Coffee One, and I listened to some music on my headphones whilst on my walk up to meet Tash, and then was chatting to my mate Tom, who works in one of the pubs just across from Coffee One, whilst waiting for Tash to arrive. Then Tash arrived and we went to go into Coffee One, but it was super busy in there. I did manage to get a cute mirror selfie from there, but we ended up going to another coffee shop, and I'm going to show you guys the mirror selfie I got from there. I love the pumpkin decorations underneath the mirror. And then when we went to the other coffee shop, I had a white chocolate mint hot chocolate from there, and Tash had an Americano. We stayed in there for a little bit, and then we headed off to go get the bus to go to one of the new bakeries that just opened in Alston, just up from where we live. And we got off and made a way to go to the bakery to have some lunch from there. And whilst making our way there, I got a load of flour snaps that I'm going to show you guys. I love dahlias so much. They're such beautiful flowers with lovely colours and patterns on. We then got to the bakery and I had a coronation chicken sandwich with a little bit of salad and had a pot of tea and a bit of old school farm school cake, which is so good. And also got a photo of these Halloween cakes they had and these Halloween decorations they had put up. And I'm going to show you guys those snaps. The food was so delicious and those Halloween cakes looked spectacular and the decorations as well. We then stayed there for a bit. We sat outside and had our food and it was a lovely sunny day and quite warm. And then we went off to the post office just down from there and had a look around there, and I was going to get a drink from there but we didn't in the end. And then we ended up walking from there up to Dobby's instead of getting the bus, and had a nice walk up to Dobby's, and it wasn't too far to walk and it was quite a nice day, so thought we'd take a nice leisurely stroll up to Dobby's. We then got to Dobby's and we were looking at the Christmas stuff and they were playing Christmas music. Halloween, it's Halloween guys, calm it down. I did however get a photo in front of this Christmas tree and these sleighs with a Santa Claus and snowman. Had to do it and I'm going to show you guys that. I have to admit it did get me feeling quite Christmassy with the Christmas music playing and all the decorations and the Christmas goodies. Then I went off to the plant section and got some plant sets from there that I'm show you guys. They've got such pretty colours and patterns on, and I love all the pretty plant pots and the succulents and cactuses from there. Then me and Tash got ourselves some drinks from the cafe, just got ourselves some cold drinks and had to sit down as we walked quite a lot, so our legs were getting quite tired. And then we headed back, and on the way back I got some more flour snaps. I was able to get some really pretty flower snaps on my walk back with lovely colours on, and then me and Tash parted ways. She headed home and I had to pop to the shops to get some sweets for the trick-or-treaters that were coming round. I then got back and I just laid in my bed and just chilled, scrolled for my phone, and it was just cooling down as it was quite warm out, and I had kind of power walked back because me and my siblings were off to a pumpkin patch, so I had to get ready for that. And then my older brother's girlfriend came down. She's down to stay for the weekend, and we were all getting ourselves ready to go off to the pumpkin patch, and my older sister was running late. Surprise, surprise. So my older brother was getting a bit frustrated. She then turned up and we then headed off to go get some food before going off to the pumpkin patch. And I had a pork belly with some onion rings, and I'm going to show you guys that. It was so delicious. I love a pork belly. I also got a mirror selfie from the bathroom, as they had a really pretty mirror with some lights above it that I'm going to show you guys. It was then time to head off to the pumpkin patch, and we met my younger brother and his girlfriend there, and then we headed off into the pumpkin patch, and I got some photos of the pumpkin patch that I'm going to show you guys. It's so cool, lots of pumpkins everywhere, lots of rides and food trucks and games to play, and we played some of the games they had there, and Then I got some donuts from the donut truck, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. They look so delicious, and I got a photo of them in front of some of the pumpkins. Then we went off and collected some more pumpkins, and it was £10 for as many of the pumpkins you could fit in your wheelbarrow that you were given. And so my older sister went all out and was getting so many of them. And then we got a group photo in the little pumpkin tunnel that they had, and I'm going to show you guys that. I love that photo of all of us together. And then we got pick and mixes from the little pick and mix section they had, and I'm going to show you guys that. So in here, you might not be able to see, but I've got some of these and some of these flowers, and just lots of like little jelly sweets, and these ones here which are foam bananas, which are my favourite, and lots of things like that. And also got a drink from the little drink section they had, and got this cup, and it says it's for y'all, which I love. I love a cup, and I just love that with all the pumpkins on. And then we were finished. We then paid up for all of the pumpkins, and my older sister had got a whopping 45 pumpkins. And I'm going to show you guys a photo of the boot of our car with all of the pumpkins that she'd got in. I think she's going to put them outside the porch, outside the front of her house, and some in her house. She loves pumpkins. She has them up all year round. She likes putting them on her fireplace as well. So she's going to have a lot to put around her house, bless her. And then on the way back, we got some drinks from McDonald's, and I got myself a cola. And then we had the toffee hot apple pies that they've got on at the moment, which are mwah. Then we got back, and I am now off to go and watch Home and Away and the UK Soaps and RuPaul's Drag Race, and finish my journal entry for today. And I'm going to be heading off to bed because I'm absolutely pooped, and we'll see more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Friday. I got up ready to go off to morning group and had some breakfast and listened to a bit of music, and we watched a bit of TV just before that. I then got dropped to morning group, and we were doing some arts and crafts, and always have so much fun doing arts and crafts at morning group. I find it so therapeutic, and we were just having a lovely time doing some arts and crafts and chatting, and had some cups of tea and biscuits. And we did some artwork where we got some leaves and we drew over the top of that. We put the leaf underneath the bit of paper and drew over the top of that with crayon, and then the patterns on the leaves underneath the paper came through, and it worked really well. And then I got picked up, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of the artwork we did. Here are the bits of artwork that I did at morning group this morning. We got some leaves and we put paper over the top of them, and then with crayon coloured over the top of the paper, and then the leaves patterns came through, and these ones were mine, and then these ones were left over that the lady who was the morning group had done, and they were going to go in the bin otherwise, so I got those ones as well, and they look so pretty. They look really good, and I got picked up by my older brother and his girlfriend, and we went off into the mall to go to EE to get my phone upgraded, and just need to get a new phone case and a screen protector for that. And then we went off to look around some of the shops, and went off to Slim Chickens, this food place I hadn't been to before, which is kind of like Nando's, and I had some lunch from there, and I'll show you guys that. I had chicken wraps with some chips and some coleslaw, and I got a side of coleslaw and a refillable drink, and the side of coleslaw was huge, but I ate it all. And then after that we went off and had a look around some more of the shops. I went into Mankind and to the Entertainer, and Tiger and Typo, and went into John Lewis and Marks and Spencer's, and then we went off to Asda and I got myself a woolly hat from there, as it's getting a little bit colder now, so got one of those from the clothes section. Had a look at some of the jumpers in there and went into the toy section and was hoping to get one of the Glinda dolls from the Wicked doll lines that they have out at the moment for Wicked, but they didn't have her, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to try look for her online. They did have the other one, but I really want to get Glinda, so maybe get her online, and cannot wait to go see Wicked. I'm going to be seeing that with Tash when it comes out, and we'll hopefully get both of them eventually. And then we got back and my mum and dad had gone out for some food, and they got back and I was supposed to be having Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off next week, but one of my colleagues needs their Friday 5 till 10 covered, so I said I'd do that. So I've written that in my journal and put that on the whiteboard in the kitchen where my workers are put, so that it reminds me what shifts I've got, which definitely helps when I need to put a wee jog of what shifts and like know what I'm doing each day. So yeah, it definitely helps. So yeah, I'm doing that now. 5 to 10, not too bad, and I'm doing 9:30 till 3 the next day. So yeah, it'll be good that I finish at 10 and we'll be able to get back and get a good night's sleep before getting up early the next day. And yeah, it gives me some extra money as well. And then I was just do a bit of music, just enjoying and coming in and watching some TikToks and vlogs and funny dog and cat videos. We're just watching a bit of Doctor Who, and I'm now off to go to this fireworks lights display thing with my siblings, and I will see you when I'm back. It's later on in the evening now, and I'm back from being at the Harry Potter fireworks display. It was me, my older brother and sister. My younger brother and his girlfriend were going to be coming along as well, but my younger brother had a really bad migraine, so they didn't end up coming with us. So it was just me, my older brother and sister, and it was really nice to spend some time with my older brother and sister, just the three of us. And it was a really good fireworks display, and I got some really good photos that I'll show you guys. It was such a lovely evening, and we went and had a look around the stalls, and it was very busy. There was about 5,000 people there, and they had some music playing, and we had a good look around there. And then we got picked up by our mum and dad, and they gone off for food, and they had a lovely time out for food. And then we got fish and chips on the way back, me and my older brother and sister, and got back, and I had some chicken and chips from the fish and chip shop, and I'll show you guys. The chicken and chips was so delicious. Then we were watching a bit of Lee Evans. Love Lee Evans, he is so funny. And then I was just finishing writing my journal, put that away, and was watching Home and Away from Today and UK soaps. And my older sister stayed for a bit, and she's now gone off home. And my older brother's girlfriend had gone off for food and drinks with some of her mates, and my older brother went and picked her up, and then I'm back, and I'm now off to go and watch some episodes of Doctor Who and just chill, and I'll see you with more older vlog tomorrow. It's now Saturday. I hope you guys are all having a lovely weekend. I got up after a lovely lie-in, and then I had some breakfast. I had some toast and a cup of tea, and I was just watching a bit of TV and listening to a bit of music. And they've got the Christmas music channel up on one of the music channels now, so I was listening to that and was playing a bit of White Christmas by Ram. And then I got showered and changed, and I got myself ready to go off on a walk, and I'm enjoying the lovely crisp weather we're having at the moment, and was enjoying all the lovely leaves all over the trees and crunchy leaves beneath my feet. And I went off and had a look outside the charge shops, went into the plant shop and had a look in there, one of the other flower shops, and then I headed down to my town's castle and I got some snacks off the castle, and I'm going to show you guys that. It's such a beautiful castle. The grounds are so well kept. I love the water fountain and all the leaves all over the castle, and just love all the gardens and having a good look around there. And also they had some pumpkins carved dotted around the courtyard, and I want to show you guys some snaps I got of those. They looked spectacular. I then headed off home, and on the way back I got some flower snaps. I was able to get some really pretty flower snaps whilst on the way back from the castle. I also got some pretty selfies whilst looking around the castle's grounds. I've got some really pretty autumnal leaves. I then got back and I had some tuna mayonnaise sandwiches with a cup of tea for my lunch, and my older brother and his girlfriend got back from being out, and my older sister was over for tea and she was doing one of her chilies, and I cannot wait to have some of that. And then my dad was off to do a disco, and he's got 2 discos, so he's got one and then he's coming back and then going off to do another disco, so he's going to be very busy, bless him. And I am getting my phone sorted out tomorrow. We were going to be sorting it out today, but we ordered the wrong size phone case, so we're going to have to order another one to come tomorrow and then sort it out then. And we've just been watching a bit of the rugby, and I'm now off to go and write a bit of my journal, listen to a bit of music, been listening to a bit of Michael Bublé Christmas, a little bit of Bubble, and we're going to be chilling before getting ready to go off to work this evening, doing 5 till 10, and I'll see you when I'm back from work. I'm back from being at work. I got dropped to work, got clocked in and put my bag and coat away, and it was just me and Tash to start with, and she did me a hot chocolate, and she also did herself a coffee with a cute Christmas snowman coffee art in, and I'm going to show you guys a snap of that. She's so talented. I love her coffee artwork, and I was wanting food and drinks, cleaning tables and doing some food and drink orders, and was just getting little cleaning jobs done and so on, touch some of the regulars. And I then ended up being in pot wash for a bit, and 2 more of our colleagues had come on shift, and I was just running lots of food and drinks, doing some food and drink orders and pipe pouring, and then I was able to finish early as it had cracking down. I then clocked off, got my bag and coat and headed off to one of the pubs and had a drink from there, and was chatting to one of my mates who works in the pub. And then I made my way back, and I wasn't able to call or text home to be getting a lift as my phone was playing up. I'm now filming to you guys on my new phone, and so I managed to message my older brother's girlfriend on Instagram Messenger, but I hadn't thought it sent. So I was walking back just as my older sister was driving up, so I met her halfway, got in the car, got back, got changed and got my uniform ready for work tomorrow. I've got a split shift. I don't start till 11, so I get a little bit of a line. And then for my tea, I had a bit of this chilli that my older sister made. The chilli was so delicious. I'm now off to go and finish writing my journal and watch tonight's Strictly Come Dancing, and we'll see you more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Sunday. I hope you guys all having a lovely Sunday rest. I got up after a little bit of a line as I didn't have work until 11. I was doing 11 till 3, 5 till close, so doing another split shift. I then got up and had some breakfast, just a bit of music, I just watched some TV, and then my dad dropped me to work. I got to work, got clocked in and put my bag and kit away, and it was me and 3 other colleagues on shift, and it was pretty busy. And I was doing lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking and drinks making, and so on, chatting to some of the regulars. We had people sitting inside as well as outside, as it's actually quite warm today. And then I finished at 3, clocked off, got picked up by my mum, got back and got changed and had some tuna mayonnaise sandwiches with a cup of tea. My older brother and sister and dad were at the rugby club, and my older sister had a rugby game, and my older brother's girlfriend had gone home after staying for the weekend, and then I was watching a bit of Peter Pan, and I got a photo of my cat Paddy snuggled up on my bed. So cute. Then my dad got back from watching my older sister play rugby. My older brother was staying down at the Bible Club, and my dad got my grandma for our Sunday roast, and she's now up for tea, and my mum's been getting that ready, and I'm now off to go for the second part to my split shift. We'll see you when I'm back from work. I'm back from being at work for the second part of my split shift. I got to work, got clocked in and put my bag and coat away, and it was me and one other colleague to start with, and then one of my other colleagues came on shift, so there's 3 of us on shift, and I was on bar and also running food drinks and cleaning tables, and my other colleague was also helping on bar, whilst one of our colleagues was the quiz master, as it was a quiz which made it quite busy, and I saw and chatted to some of the regulars that came in for the quiz, and then the one that came in later on in the evening finished first, and it was me and my other colleague to close, and we didn't get out till 11ish, and I clocked off, got my bag and coat, and I'm now off for 4.5 days. It was going to be 5, but I'm now working next Friday evening to cover one of my colleagues who's going away to Paris. Hope they have a lovely time, and I didn't mind picking up an extra shift. And then my mum picked me up. I got back, got into my PJs, and for my tea I had my Sunday roast that I'd been thinking about all shift, and I'm going to show you guys the roast and the strudel I had for pudding. The Sunday roast and the strudel was so delicious. Then me and my mum were just watching a bit of Lee Evans. He is so funny. I then finished writing my journal entry for today and put that away, and I'm now off to go and watch the Strictly results for tonight. I hope you guys all have had a lovely week and weekend, and all have a great week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you in a new vlog coming very soon.